Devin Booker is a better player than Jimmy Butler. Devin Booker is a better player than Jimmy Butler. The other day I was having an argument with a friend of mine, and I said, in my opinion, Devin Booker is top 3 shooting guards in the league. And he disagreed because he hasn't won anything. No chips. I'm like, all right. But then he brought Jimmy Butler into the conversation. He said, if Jimmy Butler is in that team, if Jimmy Butler is in that Phoenix team with Beal and Durant instead of Devin Booker, they would have been high contenders for the chip, or they would have won the chip. I looked at bro and I started to just think. I'm like, dude, there's no way. I look at Devin Booker as like a player he's a team player. He will absolutely destroy you, but he's a team player. Bro can play point guard, can play shooting guard. Me personally, I think him at shooting guard is OP as fuck. He'll dead drop at 31 with like 12 assists on the side. Tracking back, playing good D. You know? But his thing is, Jimmy Butler will bring... He says Jimmy Butler wants it more. Don't get me wrong. I think Jimmy Butler is a great player. You can definitely see the hunger in winning a chip. Had great runs with that Miami team. With some players there. You know? A lot of people could say he carried. I'm not a big fan of Adebayo, but I think Adebayo had a crazy run. Don't get me wrong, that's Jimmy Butler's team. He had the team in his back against the Celtics. But for you to come here and tell me that if Phoenix had Jimmy Butler instead of Booker with those two other guys, they would have got a chip or be like up there, you know, to get that chip. It's crazy work to me. Because he wants the ball. Jimmy Butler wants the ball. But there's Kevin Durant, who is the best scorer of all time, who don't miss. He's the man that you pass to hey, finish the game. It's him, nobody else. No matter what player, it don't matter what current player is in the league right now. And I stand on that. Kevin Durant in your team, he finishes the game. Easy. And I'm trying to see here where he was going with this, because I'm trying to understand where he's coming from, but he's not getting my part. He's saying, you know, you got Bradley Beal. Playing point guard. Right? Because my thing is, I like Phoenix because of the two players. Those are my favorite players in the league. You put Devin Booker in point guard, KD. You just put him in the starting five, bro. KD's gonna do KD stuff. Right? The problem is a shooting guard. I think they need a shooting guard. make Booker a permanent point guard. I think he performs very well as a point guard. He plays for the team. He will always look for that extra pass, and he will ISO the fuck out of somebody. Absolutely. He's a great point guard, I think, in my opinion. Obviously, he can do that. We all know he's a shooting guard. That's like his main. But I think point guard, the way he played last season, you could just see the way he played in this Olympics too. Man, he's a great team player. And I think the Suns have to develop that Bobo guy, because in modern basketball, in my opinion, and the way I'm seeing things, I'm not a big basketball person, but I'm very much getting into it a lot these past years, and I've been trying to watch it more and understand it more. And what I've been seeing is how modern basketball is becoming more. It's tough. You need a great center in your team. All these teams got great centers. All these teams that have won these past years have had great centers. That was like big time players for them. Now Spurs getting Wembanyama, and they just got Chris Paul. Of course, there's the age thing for Chris Paul, but I think he's a player with mad experience, who was at one point the best point guard in the league. I think that's going to be a team that's a team that's developing really, really well. But back to the Suns. Develop a center like Bobo, or get a center somehow, and get a shooting guard. Get a shooting guard and just ball out, bruh. And the chip shall come. I don't think Jimmy Butler is a better player than Booker, and I just can't see it. I can't see it. My friend just went on he wants it more, but what else? He wanted it more, but he didn't win the chip. Oh, he had bad, like, not the best players, but he still carried that team to a final. We could kind of say the same about Booker back against Giannis and Middleton in that Bucks game. I mean, who did he really had? Chris Paul and Payne, I think. Bro, he really had that team in his back. It was a strong Bucks. It was just a strong Bucks. Prime Giannis, I think. Bro was just cooking the league. Nobody could stop that Giannis. Everybody thought he was a weird built motherfucker. Like, this motherfucker's a giant. Like, he was aggressive giant. Nobody could stop him. But I have high hopes for the Suns. I'm going to be watching all these games. I already got everything set here. I got everything set, bro. I'm about to watch these games, analyze everything, and, drop videos for y'all. And if y'all want more basketball content, more NBA content, please leave comments, subscribe, like, let me know what you want to see. Peace.